Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. We have a very special treat. Again, my favorite thing during these times is when a guest comes here in person. Very funny gentleman, and a friend of mine has joined us tonight at the Largo Theater. I'm happy about this, Andy.
It's always exciting when a friend comes to visit.
Yeah.
And when Joel comes, too.
My guest tonight calls himself an actor and a comedian.
What?
Settle down. His new movie, Happily, is out this Friday. Please welcome our good friend, it's a legal thing, Joel McHale. Joel, you look fantastic. Thanks for coming in person.
What the
Oh, come on, take it
That was
easy.
like 4 insults.
No. It was 3 insults.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Thank you.
You look amazing, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, no, I dressed up.
Yeah, I see that.
And you decided to, on St. Patrick's Day, dress like a British colonel?
Yeah. No, I am. This is the only green I had. This is the only green shirt I had, which is fine. And then this is an old sweater that I found. And, well, I thought I had found it, and then a guy started yelling at a restaurant, "That's my sweater," but I just kept it.
You don't really need to wear green on St. Patrick's Day because you look like some sort of crazy monster leprechaun that lives underneath a bridge.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But I felt it was my job, my duty to represent the good people of Ireland.
Are you 100%?
I am 106% Irish.
Wow.
Yeah, it's, as I've said, I am dangerously inbred. It's been Irish people marrying Irish people in America for about 110 years.
That's why your eyes are like that.
Yeah. And it's why I can't see you right now. I can't see you.
By the way, the audience is really disturbing.
The audience is adding a lot to this magical mixture.
It looks like you've been kidnapped by aliens, and they were like, he is a TV show host. Make it his home on our planet like he has on his planet.
Yes, and they put these two-dimensional people there. And when I say two-dimensional, I'm including Andy Richter. Hey, Andy.
Hi, guys. Who is that?
It's Joel McHale.
Oh, Joel McHale. How are you?
I was in Spy Kids 4.
I remember.
No, you don't.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Now, is it true that you were only in Spy Kids 4 because you were asked to leave Spy Kids 3? Is that true? They slid you over one Spy Kid.
He hid in a bin.
Yeah. You showed up at Spy Kids 3, and you went over to catering, and you hid in a casserole, in a casserole tray bin, and that is why you were in Spy Kids 4?
It was a Screen Actors Guild standard stowaway contract. That if you sign the addendum and you're there, you're in the sequel.
You know,
even though my character was killed in Spy Kids 3.
Yeah, but you came back, and God bless you. I want to thank you for being here. St. Patrick's Day, of all days. This is incredible. You've got the green shoes. I have, of course, the lovely green sweater. Oh, what you got there?
We got some whiskey to drink.
Very nice.
Would you like some?
Yes, I would.
All right, great. I will. Please ask your questions as I prepare these
first
drinks.
of all, we know each other quite well off screen.
We've had sex.
Well, if that's what you want to call it. But
we are friends.
We are friends, even though I don't think we like each other. But
oh,
that's great! Wow,
I'm already
good.
drunk.
I got my ice.
Jeez,
thank you. This will be mine.
Throw that to one of your writers.
No. It's only on the floor.
Okay, that'll be mine. That'll be mine.
I have a 3-day rule. So,
oh boy, that went all right. Yes, we are friends, but don't like each other. But our wives really make up.
Our wives get along. Here's what I know about you.
Yes.
You never bring out a product unless you're getting paid. I know you. And so I haven't even talked to you about this before. What is that?
Maker's Mark.
Oh, for God's sake.
Thank you. It's the bourbon of choice in my family.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's the 101.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get these glasses for free, which pisses me off.
Can I ask you a question? I've never met anybody in show business who is more interested in making a little something on the side with products that you genuinely love. But when you like a product, Joel McHale, you call the company and say, I really like your product. Do you want me to do anything holding your product? And then can I have some money and some of the product for free? True or false?
True.
Yeah.
And if they don't respond and don't want to, then I'd be like, I never liked it in the first place.
Right.
Yeah.
So you contacted clearly Maker's Mark.
Hold on one second. Oh, that's the stuff.
Wow. That's very, you know what? I'm not getting paid, and I'll say that's quite good.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Joel.
Going back, yes, I like getting stuff for free because my dad started that early on in my life. He tried to procure things. Like if he tried to return a pair of shoes and they didn't have his size, and he was like, well, you should just give me another pair for free. And often he got it.
Yeah.
My dad would also brag about these things whenever he got some crazy deal.
Yep.
When I started getting stuff for free, my dad would always, he started going, you're just bragging.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, yes, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm bragging. This is what you did.
He taught you to do this.
Yes. I was like, you should be proud. I got them a free car at one point.
Yeah.
And I feel, look, I'm not proud of it, but I was like, ugh, why not?
Yeah.
I had to take it back after 11 months.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not really giving them a free car.
They
is
were
it?
killed in it.
The important thing is you had a good end to that story. I remembered reading about that.
Were they in the car when you returned it?
Yes.
Oh, that's...
He returned a charred car that his parents were in. And
the
well, anyway,
cleanup fee on that has got to be huge.
when you explore this story, it's really dark.
Well, when I got there, I was like, this Ford Focus doesn't work at all. I demand another one.
You know, let's get back to your voracious need to make money, to commercialize what I consider to be art. So many celebrities now post ads on social media.
Yeah.
Get a little extra, you know.
Do you know how
coinage.
much money you could be making if you did that once in a while?
Money's never quite interested me. It's why I live very humbly.
What are you talking about? You have a movie theater in your house.
That's not true. What I did was...
Is that not true, Kevin Hart?
That is not...
Hart. Sorry.
That is not a movie theater. You had quite a bit to drink the last time you were over, and you passed out, and then I drove you to a Lowe's, and we watched a movie.
Oh.
And then I told you, yeah, this is my movie theater, and you said, this is incredible. And then you passed out again, and I drove you back to my house. That's
He
a true
called
story.
me to help move you.
Yeah.
I was busy.
Andy dragged you. He thought you were dead for half an hour until you started muttering.
I don't remember any of this.
Of course you don't. You drink a lot. You know what's nice? We have a cardboard audience, and you're getting the same number of laughs you get when you're on the live show over the years.
True.
There's been no change in audience reaction.
Well, that's why I'm having such a good time. I can't tell.
I can tell.
And Andy's awake. It's so fun.
Andy's never seen a whole one of these shows. He always
You
passes
want some
out.
whiskey?
Yeah, sure, but later, off camera.
Oh.
So I can really tell you how I feel.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Joel, it's clear to everyone who knows you that you have some kind of weird body dysmorphia. you are constantly. I've been over to your house to visit your wife, and your lovely kids, and you are constantly pumping iron and doing all these exercises. Not necessary if you're a comedian, but you look fantastic. I will say that. You got out and you look like Lou Ferrigno. Lou
Ferrigno?
Well, I say Ferrigno because that's his actual name. People don't know that.
It is not his actual name.
It is his actual name. It's Ferrigno.
As in N-E-U?
No. It's pronounced U because there's an umlaut at the end.
That's not.
Yeah,
That's
very true.
There's no
Very
umlauts
true.
in Italian. He's an Italian person.
Not Italian. Common misconception.
Son is very talented. No.
Listen, let's get back to the real point, which is that you feel the need to have this massive body with lots of muscles. I could do that in an hour if I wanted to, but I choose not to. I don't feel that
Well, no, we can
need.
see that.
My point is this.
Go ahead.
Settle down, Sona.
Thank you, Sona.
I'm noticing-
Wherever you are.
I'm noticing that in a lot of your projects...
Oh, no? Okay. So, lady, I thought she was the lady.
She's right there. See that woman right there?
I don't think that, no, that's
Yeah.
just a cardboard
No,
cutout.
actually, it is a cardboard cutout.
Hi, Sona.
Cardboard.
She's
The cutouts
really-
work harder on the show.
She's great.
Come on, zingaroo. Anyway, I'm over here, Joel. the point is,
I'm drinking too much of the whiskey, by the way.
I can tell you're actually starting to amuse me.
Oh!
That's my problem.
Wait, no. So
We can do this.
I like
we
it.
We can do this.
Look, you're bursting out of your shirt. I can see it.
What are you talking about? Because of I'm not.
Now you just sucked back in.
No, I didn't. I didn't suck back in.
You're sucking in right now.
No, not at all.
This is.
Not at all. Not sucking
Your
in.
chest has grown. You're like
I'm lactating.
You're like a bird.
I'm lactating.
Now, see, there we go. Okay, so.
You are a man who's obsessed with having this V-shaped, incredible Adonis-like torso, and I applaud you for that. Now it occurs to me when I notice in your different projects, you're always shirtless. You're shirtless in scenes where you're getting money out of an ATM.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is that your request, or is that?
Well, that particular scene, my head had been stolen.
Okay.
And I needed money to go buy another shirt, but all the shirt stores were closed.
Got it.
And that was the rest of the movie. Yeah.
I remember that. Dude, where's my shirt?
Oh, that was. It's great. So I do like to exercise, but my rule is 6 hours a day. That's it. That's it. No, nothing else. I'm just going through. I'm in a deep midlife crisis, holding on to, because I feel like I'm never gonna die. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well.
Wait.
No. You are. I'm very impressed. I think we're all impressed. You walked into the Largo Theater today, and it's nuts. You know, you've got muscles where I didn't know muscles could exist. I didn't know you could have muscles. You have a ridge of muscles here on your shoulder, and then there's another muscle that sits on top of that, the dorsimus lathermo, and I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, well, that's just from doing dips. But you do only biking, right?
Not true.
You don't do a lot of weightlifting. There's no way. You're emaciated. You look like you've escaped and haven't eaten for days, which is, it's fine.
It's the look I'm going for. I'm looking for Civil War soldier that escaped from Andersonville, which was the prison compound where no one was fed. That's the look I'm going for.
How did you pull that very specific fact? Which state is Andersonville in?
It's in Georgia. Anyway.
So, wait.
I tried to get my wife to visit the site of Andersonville shortly after we were married because we were driving through Georgia.
Wait, this is real?
This is true.
Okay.
And I told Liza, if we drive 3 hours that way, we can go see a field where everybody died of dysentery. And she said, I regret marrying you. That's a true story. That's a true story, unlike your wild fabrications about you being a money-grubbing creep. But anyway.
Did you go to Andersonville?
She didn't let me go, no. There's nothing to see there.
See, this is why.
Big empty field.
Liza, and I think our wives are much better than us, and
Sarah.
That's why, because they talk sense into us and roll their eyes. But let me get back to because you work out every day.
No, I work out a couple days a week.
No, I was kidding. My rule is 45 minutes a day. That's my rule. And
there's no way you only work out 45 minutes a day.
I swear to you, that's my rule. And because I listen to a book, it's usually Dianetics, and I listen to it endlessly, and then I feel great. Then I'm ready to go. 7,000 years.
Incredible.
But thank you for saying that about. Look, I'm gonna be 50 this year, so I have to really sandbag, because once that hits, I mean, look what's happened to Jeff.
Jeff Ross, our producer, who
he's gonna kill me.
I should point out, bravely served his country in the Korean War, and
that was after graduate school, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's 94 next week.
He looks amazing.
He looks incredible. He's had a lot of work done.
Jeff, you really do look great. Andy, where's your green?
Does discharge count?
And you wonder why we're languishing in an empty theater. You know? You're wondering, you know what? The rule in show business is gives the people what they want. And my rule has always been, no, that. I want a sidekick who, when you bring up green, says, are you talking about my discharge? That's what I've wanted. That's what I got. And I've never been happier. And I'm with a cardboard audience in an empty room.
How often?
I'm here for you, boss.
Wait, how often of the
Happy St. Pat's, Andy. Thank you.
How often of the words does discharge count? ever been put together?
By Andy, quite a bit.
Okay.
I learned all of the worst, grossest things. When I started up the late night show, it was like joining the Marines because the first person I hired practically was Andy. And then he has an encyclopedic knowledge of all of the most disgusting things in the world, which he proceeded to instruct. And my eyeballs fell out. And then I was initiated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know, Conan, you're the only television show that I've written a letter to?
When was that?
It was about a year after you started.
94, probably?
No, 73.
You know what? We were up against the Sonny and Cher show, and I want to say that was tough.
It was tough.
It was tough.
They were at their peak.
Yeah.
Hey, you took them out. That was incredible.
I ended their career pretty much.
No, I think it was right around it must have been 95 because I was living in my parents' home in college.
Right.
And I laughed alone so hard that I thought I was a crazy person.
Oh, that's nice.
It was when you put a bear on either side.
Oh, yeah.
Because you had found
there was an angel and a bear.
A bear and an angel.
Instead of an angel and a devil, it was an angel who told me the good thing to do, and then a bear would show up on the other shoulder.
Yes.
And the bear didn't know what was going on, and the angel was frustrated. It was actually a really funny bit.
It was such a because I'm gonna explain a bit to you that because it never left me because you had found a wallet and it had money inside, and you were conflicted whether you should take money out of it. And the angel was like, dude, Conan, get it all back. That's what you should do. And the bear was like, always maul with your front paws.
Yes.
And you were like, what kind of advice is that?
Yeah.
And then the devil strolled into the shot with the bear, and the bear mauled the devil to death.
Yeah.
And then the angel began screaming. And I was just like, thank you. I've never received anything.
That's so nice.
I really wrote a letter and put a stamp on it, and this is back when you would do that, and I tied it to
really nice.
a pigeon's leg. And now when you say that's really nice, I feel like you're like, fine.
No, I'm not. I'm actually, I'll risk being sincere for a second. At this stage, no, I'm serious. At this, I don't know how you feel, Andy, but at this stage in our silly long run of this thing of almost 30 years, I'm just so happy when people I like who are funny come up to me and say, I was 5 years old, I was 8 years old, I was 9 years old, that made me laugh. I think, oh, that's like all I wanted. That and real estate and a lot of stocks. But that was all I really wanted. So it
then
makes me
why
happy.
did you put all your money into diamond futures?
I thought it was the way to go. I got some bad advice.
Yeah, because it's a rough business.
I did it very bad.
No,
but I seriously, we always undercut those things. But it was, I like that. I like hearing that. And
I don't know where to go from here because it's weird to compliment you.
I know, it's uncomfortable.
We have a relationship where we do this the whole time, so now I can just throw that on Andy.
We have to get to your project, which is...
do we really?
We really do. It's called...
And then I was just regaling you again on another... I remember when... I know you'll cut this out, and I've made the show longer, but I remember when Harrison Ford was on your show. It was at NBC, and he was promoting The Widowmaker, the submarine show.
Yep.
And he said on air, he goes, I don't know why they called the movie that. I mean, why would you call a movie The Widowmaker? And then you were like, I don't know. But here you are talking about your movie that you're promoting that you're not, and I was so happy.
No, but he also said he was obsessed, Harrison Ford, with the fact that they had to do Russian accents. And he kept with disdain saying, oh, and check out our Russian accents. You've got to check out because Harrison Ford is such a funny person.
Yes.
And doesn't care, he's Harrison Ford. So he came on and promoting the movie and was basically saying, yeah, I wouldn't watch it, but knock yourself out. It was fantastic.
Which just made people go watch the movie, I assume.
Nope.
Okay.
Now listen.
Shoot.
Yes.
What size are your feet? 9s?
No, these are 12s. These are 12s. Why would you say 9 when it's a 12? That's clearly a large foot.
Oh, all right.
What do you mean?
No, I'm a 14.
Oh, well, that's too bad. So Marfan syndrome can't be treated. Ask John Tesh. Once.
Get that into a promo right away.
No, seriously. Once. I mean, clearly your pituitary went crazy because of the disease, and but whatever. You know what? Like Lurch on the Addams Family, you got a gig.
Wow.
That's the important thing.
Lurch, John Tesh. When is the last time you've asked John Tesh? I have the John Tesh app, the Ask John Tesh app. But when's the last time you talked to John Tesh?
Actually, I ran into him skiing just a couple of years ago. We had a lovely conversation. That's a true story.
How big were his feet?
Smaller than mine. Let's move on.
Okay.
The movie you're promoting, Happily.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Again, we have a clip, but before we do that, I understand that you have found ways to be naked in this movie as well to show off your fine physique.
Yes, I have. Thank you for saying that. Yes, I play the husband to the a lovely, amazing actor named Carrie Bechet. She's one of the best actors I've ever worked with. I hope you have her on the show soon.
I'm sure she's dying to be on this program.
No, we play a married couple that have sex 3 times a day, and we've been married 14 years.
Ah,
and
so you're doing science fiction now.
Oh.
Come on. So we have a clip here from Happily. Set up the clip for us, won't you, Joel?
Yes, so this clip I'm going to set up is I'm not sure.
I think you guys are about to go, you and your lovely wife are about to go on a weekend getaway.
Right, okay. Shit. Because they usually, yeah, we're about to go. We are trying to.
Oh, that's right. You usually care about a show you're on.
Oh, no. Look, no, I have. No, wow, I had some of this whiskey. And no, this clip, I'm not going to remember it right. Someone has died, and we're not sure if we're pretty sure we're responsible. So we're trying to figure out how to behave as if you've just killed someone without seeming out of place. So
got it.
We are, yes.
Is that correct?
Nope.
Nope.
God damn it.
No, you just set up the wrong clip. Let's throw
like
to this clip from Happily, and all of this America has to know, and they will know about you.
This is airing in America? That's so cool. Oh, man.
We think. Let's take a look at this clip from Happily.
Somebody is going to come looking for him.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do. And I don't want to be here when that happens.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, anywhere. I mean, literally anywhere. Oh my God. Hi, Karen.
I just wanted to call and apologize. I think we may have been a little harsh last night.
Thanks.
Look, if you guys are still interested in getting out of town for the weekend, we'd love for you to come on the couples trip.
That sounds great. We would love to.
Perfect. I'll text you the address and the code for the front gate.
Amazing. See you tomorrow. Bye. Is this a good idea?
You said anywhere.
Okay, now I can explain the clip.
Let's hear. This has never been done. We show the clip, and then you explain it.
Yeah, because our friends, because we have so much sex, they hate us, and they disinvite us to the weekend away. Can you put this in the beginning of the clip?
I'd rather you didn't.
They re-invite us because they feel bad, as you saw. That was the amazing Natalie Z. And on the phone, but that's when we decide to go away for the weekend with our friends, and then everybody dies.
Okay, now you just gave that away.
Did he have his shirt on? I couldn't see the clip.
What they did is they digitally added a shirt afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Because they realized that he's shirtless in every single scene.
Yeah.
Good.
It's an army green shirt with like an army green sweater on top.
All right, we're going to wrap this up.
Why?
Because, well, you've alienated my audience, and I think...
Your audience is paper.
I know, and they're not having it. They're
and
really...
you have, Sona's gone into labor.
Yeah.
The writer, Mike, is that him?
That's Matt.
Matt, Mike.
Yeah.
He's...
Mike was the other guy.
Yeah, Mike is the other writer. I have 2 writers.
Two?
Yes, as depicted on Larry Sanders, you only need 2.
when was the last time you watched Larry Sanders?
Please, another unproductive cul-de-sac, and I won't go down it. I keep trying to drive this car to the airport, and you keep saying, hey, there's an alley. Let's go down there at 90 miles an hour.
Let's see what's there. I mean, you might get something.
Let's let it go. The important thing to get out there,
Happy
I'm going to
St.
say
Patrick's
one thing.
Day.
First of all, I'm going to say Happily is available this Friday in theaters, digital, and video on demand. And I also want to mention that when you drove, you were constantly wheeling and dealing because you were a wheeler dealer. And true story, he drives up in a very nice car and rolls down the window, and we haven't seen each other in a year. And we've been texting and talking and sexting and whatever, and his window comes down, and I said, "Oh, nice car," and he said, "Do you want to buy it?" And you weren't kidding. You tried to sell me your car in the alley outside this theater because you found another car you like, and you tried to sell it to me.
I think it's a great car for you.
It's not a great car for me.
No. I know that you're a tall man, but it's a sports car. It's two-seater, but it fits.
Right. No one wastes time like you. You're a good man. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you very much.